Hey, coaches. I know that you're frustrated because you're finding it difficult to sell your coaching, you're finding it difficult to sell your offer. And I've spoken to many of you already, and I wanted to record this really short video for you to give you an outline of what is the actual issue and what it is that you need to have a look at. I'm running a free 1 hour workshop next week. And I just wanted to let you know that if it's something that you are struggling with, that we can actually fix it within the hour. So if you've ever wondered why people say that they love your coaching, they love your offer, maybe you've done a one-on-one challenge with them, or they've come along to one of your workshops and they're saying, yeah, we love what you do. This is amazing. They maybe even give you a testimonial, and perhaps they've referred other people onto you, and you're thinking, okay, but I'm not closing any of these sales. Why are people not actually buying it? So this can be a really, really high level of frustration, especially if you're putting a lot of effort in, a lot of time in, and people are engaging on your posts and they're even direct messaging you, responding to you. But when it comes to making the payment or closing the sales, it's not happening. And I can understand, right? Because you're telling me it's really overwhelming and frustrating, and I completely relate to that. So here's the thing. Most coaches are unknowingly actually turning people off, right? Pushing people away from buying their offer. And it's not your fault. And it's not also because you're bad at selling. It's because of a few simple mistakes that break the trust, create some doubt, or make people feel hesitant to buy your offer. Now, the good news is that you can fix these relatively easily, and then the selling becomes effortless. So in that 1 hour workshop next week, I'm going to show you how to create the offer that people actually want without overthinking, overcomplicating, or sounding salesy or pushy. And it becomes a no-brainer for them to want to go ahead and buy. So there are 6 main problems, which means that your client is being turned off or you're pushing your clients away. And let's talk about 2 of them here, and we'll go through the rest of them on the workshop. The very first thing is when you are too vague, okay? If people don't know exactly what they're buying, they're not going to buy. So if you're too unclear or, it's not structured enough, if you say something really too generic, like, come work with me to improve your mindset, it's not really an offer because people don't understand what it is you're doing. And if you talk about, a modality like come and have a hypnosis session or an NLP breakthrough, they're still not clear on what the offer is. They're buying an outcome. They don't really care about the coaching modality. If they can't see clearly how their life is going to be different or improve, they're not going to buy, they're not going to pull the trigger, they're not going to make the decision. Another mistake, and we're going to go through all 6 of them on the workshop, but another mistake which is really common is that people are feeling the investment is too much of a risk. Now, if your offer sounds overwhelming or confusing or unclear, or if there's like thousands of videos and no structure, no pathway, it's going to feel really risky for people to buy because a confused mind always says no. If there's no clear transformation, no urgency, no guarantee, they're going to move on. But the good news is that fixing this is really fast, and we're going to actually do it in the workshop. The other 4 will go through the workshop next week, but let's talk about the things that you do need to do to make buying your offer feel safe, feel good for your clients, and a no-brainer. Well, first and foremost, you need to make the outcome crystal clear. Instead of saying, hey, you're going to feel confident, say in 30 days, you will confidently sign your first paying client with ease. Right? Can you see the difference? So when you're more clearer with the outcome, people are going to be able to visualize them having the outcome. And I teach a lot about psychology of sales and psychology of buying. And we'll be going through that in the offer workshop too, because when you understand how the brain makes decisions, it's going to be so much easier for you to actually put that offer together. The other thing that you need to consider when it comes to selling your offer is reducing the risk for your potential clients, that it makes it feel easy for them to make the decision to buy, because people will hesitate when they feel unsure. But if your offer feels like it's a no-brainer, and I'm going to show you how to construct it as a no-brainer offer, yeah, the prospects will just say yes. They'll say yes fast. And that's why in my 1 hour office workshop that I'm running next week, I'm going to walk you through a proven framework that I use myself to make $500,000 in 100 days and win Hurt Locker, but also the same framework, the exact same framework that I used to make $300,000 in just 2 weeks. When you have your offer structured in this way, it becomes a no-brainer. It's so clear, it's so compelling. People feel safe and ready to buy. And I keep on saying safe because there are parts of your brain that need to feel safe before they make a buying decision. And the things that you might be doing to turn people off or to put people off are sending little mini danger signs to them. So it's a really simple fix. You can create an irresistible offer that sells itself, okay, in just 1 hour. We're going to do it together. This really isn't rocket science. If you've been struggling to sell, it's not because you need more followers or you need better posts or you need better marketing. All of that stuff does help. You just need a really clear, compelling offer that makes people say, I need that. I want to buy that. This is going to change my life. And in this workshop, we're going to do just that together. In 1 hour, you're going to walk away with a done for you offer that speaks directly to your clients, the exact wording that you can use to make it feel irresistible, and a simple way that you can use. Think about, well, how should I price this? How should I position it? How can I sell it without feeling pushy or salesy, putting pressure on your clients, or having any of that awkwardness? So I remember a client of mine. She's already a 7-figure coach, and she came to me because she was struggling to sell her coaching. Now, she was already a very, very well-established, experienced coach, but what was happening was her offer was super vague. What she was promising this community that was joining her group was one outcome, but what she was delivering was completely another. And she found that the people that she could help were just not, actually buying the program. So what we did was we worked out what it was that she was actually helping those people with. We clarified the messaging, we made the outcome crystal clear, and then we structured her offer into a no-brainer structure. And from no sales, which is a real pity for her because she was really good and she could have helped these people a lot. From no sales, she had 5 people enroll in the first week, and then eventually for the next 2 weeks in a row, she managed to fill up her entire program. So your clarity in your offer and the way you articulate it is incredibly powerful. Okay. Now, another one of my clients, she had been wanting to become a coach for around 3 years. She was working in a corporate job. Sometimes she would leave, she'd try and focus on her coaching, go back to the corporate job, leave, trying to focus on her coaching, go back. And I found that she was very distracted. And when she actually joined my program, I said to her, how long have you been trying to do this? She said, I think I've tried 5 times to leave my full-time job, like my corporate job, so that I can start coaching. And we had a look at her offer. And the first thing I would say to her is it was extremely unclear. She was not confident in talking about her offer, which meant when people were having conversations with her, they would love having that one-on-one time with her. She absolutely adored having those sessions. The clients loved her, but they were no way ready to buy from her because she just was not clear on what she was providing for them. So if you're tired of guessing or second guessing yourself on why people are not buying, and you want a simple proven way to fix it, come and join me for that 1 hour make an offer that sells itself workshop. Just give me an hour and I'll help you to create an offer that practically sells itself, okay? It's just 1 hour. It's a simple framework. and then you will walk out with a clear, compelling offer that brings in clients, right? So make an offer that sells itself. All you need to do is ensure that you sign up with the link below and we will register you. I cannot wait to show you how to do this in just 1 hour. Now, the reason I'm doing this for an hour is because many of you cannot commit to the full 5 days of learning the sales psychology and everything. So this is a way that I'm going to condense and pressure hose all that information into 1 hour that will make a difference for you. This is something you can literally do in your lunch break. It doesn't take much time or effort, but it will change your entire coaching game, and it will change the entire way that you're making money in your business. So your next step is to click on the link below, sorry, and just go ahead and register, and my team will ensure that you are correctly registered. I cannot wait to see you. I'm so super excited.